Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for April 1st, 2020, from Exodus chapter 1. What happens when we forget the past? There are some things that we do need to remember, and it's very important for us to remember. The book of Exodus continues the timeline from Genesis. We closed with Genesis with the death of Joseph. Chapter 1 of Exodus notes how the people of Israel flourished and populated in the land of Egypt. But verse 8 says, "Now there arose a king over Egypt who did not know Joseph." How quickly do they forget? Actually, it wasn't very quickly. Joseph lived many, many years. But they forgot when all of Egypt mourned for Joseph's father. They forgot what Joseph did for Egypt. Would it have made a difference if they remembered? The answer is yes, it should have. Verse 9. And he said to his people, "Behold, the people of Israel are too many and too mighty for us. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply, and if war breaks out, they join our enemies and fight against us and escape from the land." If the king of Egypt would have only have remembered that the people of Israel were sojourners in Egypt, and Canaan was their homeland. If they would have remembered how Joseph's father wanted to be buried in the land of Canaan, then they would have realized that the people of Israel would not have risen up against them. The result of their lack of memory? Well, they felt threatened by the people of Israel, and so they enslaved them. Exodus chapter 1, verse 22. Then Pharaoh commanded all his people, "Every son that is born to the Hebrews you shall cast into the Nile, but you shall let every daughter live." Wow, that sounds very rough for the people. But consider verse 12. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied, and the more they spread abroad, and the Egyptians were in dread of the people of Israel. The more that they were oppressed, the more they multiplied. That only happens with faith and hope. Even slavery and mandated killing of their infant sons could not break their faith, hope, and trust in God. So likewise for us, in these oppressive times, we dare not forget God's good gifts given to us every day. God has blessed us and will continue to bless us. Our hope and trust in Christ Jesus continues even in the midst of the most difficult times. Join me again tomorrow, where we find out following the letter of the law does indeed help. Thank you for watching, and please share this with others. God's peace and many blessings be with you.